Peace. I'm Queen Lisa Lee of the Universal Zulu Nation. Being a woman in hip-hop is about taking pride in the position you hold in the culture. Having the title of a true pioneer and the first female of Universal Zulu Nation, I have a duty to share the struggle of a female MC coming up in a male-dominated business. As a young female, I learned how to hold my own. Being a woman in hip-hop means always staying focused, always staying positive, and willing to share the story to the young females coming up in the hip-hop culture, so they can use these tools to become positive, powerful women in this hip-hop culture, and always use their voices through rap to demand respect. Peace.
Hi, I'm Nicole Rae, and this is what it feels like to be a woman of hip-hop. Beautiful.
Hey, I'm Niyah Nell of hiphopsince1987.com, and to me, being a woman in hip-hop is very inspiring. I'm afforded the opportunity to influence the masses and contribute to a culture that is very male-dominated. And being able to do so in my position just shows how empowering and progressive women really are.
Peace, y'all. My name is Miscellayus, First Lady of GMA-ENT. When I think of being a female in hip-hop, I think of ambition. I think of creativity, wanting to blaze a path for the future female MCs that should come after me. Never be afraid to be ambitious. Never be afraid to be creative. Never be afraid to be yourself. Use this hip-hop as a platform to make change. Peace.
Hi, my name is Wendy Day, and I'm the founder of Rap Coalition. And being a female in hip-hop is, of course, I mean, look at me. I'm white, I'm female, I'm working in urban music, so of course I stand out. But the thing about being female is that it hasn't been a problem for me because I haven't let it become a problem for me. I go through life with a list of goals and I put blinders on. So if there are people out there that are trying to slow me down or trying to stop me or treating me like a second-class citizen because I'm female, I don't really notice them and they can't really get to me because blinders. I go through life with a list of goals, and then I just go through that list and I just achieve them. Bam, 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 bam. And that's what I've always done in hip-hop. So, yes, I know it's harder because I'm female. Yes, I know it's harder because I'm white, but it doesn't slow me down. It doesn't stop me. And the truth is,
I'm Stephanie Lask, a.k.a. Steph Love, spoken word artist, graphic designer, web designer, and overall, I am a lover of hip-hop. And what it's like for a woman in hip-hop is you're already looked at like an underdog, an object, someone who is expected to know nothing about the culture, expected to show off skin, shake hips, and have a ghostwriter. You automatically get the reaction of, what you know about that, when you're having a conversation with someone about, you know, a song or, you know, just one of the elements. So you got to be way ahead of the stereotype already. I've been seeing more equality throughout the years, though, so this isn't to man bash. This is to give us praise because we're usually the element of surprise in music debates. The shock factor when a DJ plays a rare song that you've only heard on your iPod, you've never heard it out, and you just so happen to know all of the words. The revelation across people's faces when a girl hops in an all-male b-boy jam and crushes her 2 minutes against, like, the champion. You know, the same goes for MC Cyphers. I feel like there's no such thing as a femc. She's still an MC. She just so happens to be female. That's like telling a woman training for her black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu that she kicks okay for a girl. She's still on the same playing field regardless of gender. You know, the same goes for graffiti artists. There are women across the world that would put your favorite street artist to shame. And I can't forget about the DJs either. Would you prefer to a woman as a female DJ and not just a DJ? I know plenty of women who could give famous DJs a run for their money on the tables. It's like we are continuously categorized. For what? We do it to ourselves sometimes too. While this does tend to be a touchy subject because there isn't a huge representation of women in hip-hop, there are still women who represent the culture well and can hold their own in any element. So I say all of that to say we are here. Stop labeling us. Peace.
Hi, this is Desiree with DreamMakerz Entertainment. I'm very proud to be a woman in hip-hop. It is very challenging. A lot of the times the men, you know, they're not ready to deal with us, especially if we're strong-willed, strong, powerful women. They usually label us as bitches, emotional, you know, difficult. But I just believe that we create the balance in this industry, and we are very much needed. So our voices do need to be heard. And I'm here to just show all the other women, young ladies that are interested in this business, that they can be a force to be reckoned with, and they don't need to be scared, because it's male dominated. You are needed too. Thank you, College and William and Mary, for recognizing me as an influential woman in hip hop in the Hampton Roads area.
Hi, my name is Tahisha, and I'm a blogger for hip hop since 1987. Being a woman of hip hop is actually really tough because you always got to deal with double standards. You got to deal with people who always think you want to smash a rapper or you're already smashing a rapper. So that's the only reason why you got into this business, when it's really not the case. You just generally love the culture. And I don't know, and at first you don't really fit them either. Like, I remember when I was little, I used to always listen to D Block and G Unit while other kids were listening to B2K and going to Little Bow Wow and going to little Scream Tour concerts, and all I wanted to do was go to rap concerts, and my parents were like, no. But I don't know, eventually you find your way into it and you find out what you really want to do, and I just happened wanted to do journalism and hip-hop.
Peace and blessings. It's Miss Meka, founder of SoulRebelNation. And it is up to me as a woman in hip-hop to make sure I represent myself as a queen at all times, leaving a positive example and role model for the youth as well as my peers. But most of all, to uplift the people. Being a femc in hip-hop, sometimes we feel like we have to prove ourselves to the fellas. But the saying goes, ladies first, and trust, we ain't going nowhere. Peace.
Well, I am Satoria Nicole, and I'm a radio personality on hiphophighlights.com, as well as a TV host on Muzu.tv. Being a woman in hip-hop to me is everything. Hip-hop saved my life, literally. Hip-hop was my vice. When I lost my mom to incarceration in elementary school, and I started writing poetry and started writing rhymes, and it was really like my vice. I needed it. And now, at a very young age, I am on 2 different platforms, and I, share that platform with many artists to showcase their talent. And I would like to shout out all the women in hip hop that inspire me and others. I want to say thank you, and I love being a woman in hip hop. Later, ladies.